All right, good evening. Welcome to Four and Out. Because three and out is just not enough cards. That's not good enough for you. We need that extra. We need that extra down. It's like Colorado football in the early '90s. 5 downs.
And we need to know like another player that's doing good or bad.
Right. So we're going to look at the top 4 risers and the one faller in NFL football cards for the previous week here. So we'll get started with number 4.
And that is Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, 2018 Optic Baker Mayfield Hollow Raw. So for the past week, he's up 62%. And
off of that great win against the Steelers.
That's that's the key right there. He was in the news, had a big win, and now people are starting to chase his cards, especially over the last week.
And this morning I was watching like football news,
Sure.
and then he actually
is that the show Football News?
No, it's called
okay.
like whatever, something Sports Center. Yes, and
I know that one.
They do a lot of football, but
Yes, they do.
and they were showing a highlight of this game against Patrick Mahomes and Texas Tech.
Oh,
and he
yep.
had 7 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
Oof, that's a good game.
Won 66-59.
Darn near did the same thing against the Steelers. That was an incredible beat down here. So he has come back up in the past week. He's been he came off this point around that $80 range, and back up to this $120 range here. So we'll see if he wins again. Then you probably see higher prices. If he makes a run into the playoffs. Otherwise, you probably come back down into here. So if you're looking for Baker Mayfield, it's kind of wait and see-ish, I guess. But congratulations on the big win here. That's a good thing. And again, what you're looking for in cards is some sort of relevance, and this is all short-term stuff. So a lot of this is very news-driven. So playoff win. Something like
first ever like playoff appearance, I think it was, since 2002.
Yeah, well, the Browns, they need it. So let's go to our number 3 riser for the week, and that is
Desean Watson.
Now he's been in the news lately, not for playoff purposes, even though he's a top 5 quarterback.
And that rising right there on the money.
Big move this week, up 63%.
400 to like 800.
Exactly. Now, do you know why he is rising this week? He's not in the playoffs, so there must be a news reason, right?
And it is because he's going to get traded to a new team, I think.
Perhaps he wants out, and so Miami's looking at him in a trade for Tua. And
they literally just got Tua last year.
I did. I like that move because about 15 years ago, the Vikings did the same thing. We traded a mid-first round draft pick for Jared Allen, and he completely changed our defense. It was absolutely dominant. And if you can trade rookie, even with Tua's projections or whatever, or a draft pick for a known quantity like this, I think you'd do it. And so Miami, 10-6 this year? This would be huge for them, I think. So.
And
that may not be. Now I think they're dismissing the trade talks a little bit. That would not be a bad move at all.
I don't even think like Miami made it to the playoffs this year when they're like 10-6.
Yeah.
Did they?
I think they just missed. Come on, this is why I have you on here. You're supposed to know this stuff.
Because the Bears made it and they're 8-8.
Yeah, well, that was a different. NFC was really bad this year. So, all right. So our number,
except for the Saints and the Packers.
Yeah, they were pretty good. So it was pretty
Vikings
good. There'll
were
be some good games this weekend. So our number 2 riser for the week, I've got this one here. All right, Jim McMahon.
Don't even know who he is.
I know. He was quarterback for the Bears in the mid '80s, and I think I don't know what caused his rise this week. He's up about 63% as well. I think he got a new headband. Is what it is. He was famous for headbands. The '85 Bears were an absolutely dominant team, but it was mostly defense. Walter Payton kind of did the offense. McMahon was the leader of the team. He was very outspoken. He was very animated. And maybe they're making a new Super Bowl shuffle. So I'm not sure what it was that prompted this, but he has kind of been going sideways for a long time, and now he's broken out. Now he's going to go sideways again at a little bit higher range here. But you had kind of this decent spike here, and it looks like he's going to come off just a little bit. But still, impressive rise for Jim McMahon.
And that's just a lot of buying in.
Correct.
A lot of paint.
A lot of paint there. But yeah, maybe I need to jump on my 1985 Anthony Carter card before that starts to go up too much.
Don't even know who he is either.
Oof, ouch, you're killing me, Smalls. All right. Our number 1 riser for the week is Desean Watson again. So this is why we do 4 downs sometimes, is like
because sometimes
5 downs actually, because we get repeats.
And that's why you do it, because
you
can see him you can see how much rising he had in the.
There's a lot of variations in football cards, and so a player will just kind of move all together. So this is the Prism, which is a big deal, and then the silver of the Prism refractor. That's an even bigger deal here. So he is up 71.5% for the week. again, same thing. He's in the news. He's relevant. So a lot of these risers are for relevant reasons. I don't know why Jim McMahon did. I don't know what his relevance is. But Baker Mayfield, he's been doing great in the playoffs. Desean Watson, getting a lot of trade talk. And so if you're in the news, especially for this is all short-term stuff. If you're in the news,
and this big thing that didn't let them make it into the playoffs was losing DeAndre Hopkins.
That is not going to help anybody.
And
did getting him help? Did getting him help Arizona?
Yeah, it did. Well, they already got Kyler Murray last year. But
they're close, but
they're kind of close to making it to the playoffs.
They're close. All right, and our one punt for the week, our biggest faller for the week in football card land,
is Derrick Henry.
What's wrong with you people? Why are you selling Derrick Henry? He had a great season.
Except he did lose against the Baltimore Ravens.
He's out of the playoffs, and so he is no longer relevant for this season. He will be back next year. He's down 43.5% on the week here. You can see a couple sales just taking it down, and all time
is a lot.
Yeah, you know what? A pretty decent, steady climb, and then you had, okay, here's 2,000 yards, and then boom, 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 boom. So if you wanted Derrick Henry, seems like a decent spot for it. Could go a little bit lower, but I mean, he should be good again next year, right?
Yeah, $60 is probably the part you want to get for Derrick Henry. If he's like the leading rusher in the league, it's like if he wasn't, that would probably be 40, maybe even 45.
Right.
But since he's the leading rusher, it'd be 60 to 80.
I will say Mr. Tom has set the price. There it is.
Okay.
There we go. There's our risers and fallers for the week. I hope you have a great Friday night. Tomorrow we're opening a box of Star Wars Jedi Holocron.
Which I saw downstairs.
I know. We're going to do that tomorrow. It'll be fun. Maybe we'll put on a helmet, and for sure we'll do it in the Star Wars room. So, all right. Have a excellent weekend. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.